Hey, what's up? I'm Dr. Santo Riva. I'm the owner of Victory Performance and Physical Therapy in Los Angeles, California, and one of the creators of the Stop Hip Pain digital program that you've just downloaded and are going to take part of. Super excited for you to get started. This is life-changing. Now, please just make sure to watch the rest of this video as I take you through a tutorial of how to use the app, where everything is, so that you will 100% get the most out of this right from the beginning and get things moving and start changing your lives and getting out of pain. Yeah, get after it. All right. So I am going to give you a tour of the dashboard. Now, when you get in here, it's going to look kind of like this, more or less like this. Might look a little different depending on if you have other programs with us already. Now, we've got today's schedule, and you're going to see this pop up every morning. Doing the thing will get you the thing. That is true. Pops up at every morning, 8 a.m. You can change that on your computer if you want to. You can't do it on the app, but you can if you log in through your computer. You can change when you want this thing to remind you. Really, it's just to remind you to do the thing. Okay, you can mark it as complete. We will see that. There's your accountability piece, and it'll tell you how many times you've completed it over here in your monthly progress. Okay, now we have not scheduled any of the workouts in here because we don't know when you're going to start. We don't know what your schedule looks like, and we want you to take some ownership in here. Plus, being that this is a general program, we can't tell you what's going to be right for you and how it feels right. However, there are suggestions in there, but we did not schedule them. All right, so if you go down to schedule, like I said, nothing there except for these reminders, and you can see that they're there every day of the week. Now, if we click on programs, we're going to get you all of these programs. We've got your back pain, your hip pain, your knee pain, your shoulder pain, all of these to help you stop them. Now, because you're here for the hip pain one, I am going to show you the Stop Hip Pain program. We'll click into here. Very important, please read the notes. This is a general program, just like I mentioned before, and it gives you a breakdown of how to break these down. So weeks 1 to 4 broken into 4 different days. Ideally, you would do A and B back to back. So you would do a week 1A strength, week 1B mobility, week 1C strength, week 1D mobility. The A and B would be back to back, Monday and Tuesday, take a day off, and then C and D, Thursday and Friday, then take the weekend off. Something like that. That's the recommendation. Everyone is going to be a little different. Now, when you get in here to week 1A, click on there. You'll see there's more notes here. We took the time to write it because it's important. So read through it and make sure you understand all of this. You've got a preview of what the day is going to look like in terms of a warm-up. And then for this day, you've got your hip blasters. Now, if you look at warm-up or hip blasters, you can see these little circles on the left-hand side of the words, and they're all linked together. That's because you're doing them in a superset. Because they are in the warm-up, you're only doing one round of them. You don't see a number next to it. You're just going to go through and do it. But for the hip blasters, it says 2 times and then a name, like Victory Glute Bridge. So what you'll do is make sure that you're going through each of the exercises one time, not one rep, but one time of however many repetitions it's recommending, and then move to the next exercise and then repeat that whole thing over. So you can hit start workout, and this is the screen that it's going to come to, where it shows you the exercises. There's some videos in here. You can click them really easily. If you click on the icon, it takes you to here, and then you can hit play.
So at first you're reaching that
There's some
knee
talking.
across your body
There's a little
and externally
that's actually a
rotating, and
chopstick
then
where
you're
I'm trying to
coming
show you
out to
what
the
exactly you're
side. The
doing there,
standing leg stays
and
long.
you can make it bigger by pushing the
So at
button
first you're reaching that
or
knee
turn it to the
across
side.
your body and externally rotating,
That's what
and then you're
happens.
coming out to the
Okay?
side, the standing.
We can move out from there. We can X that out. You can put any notes here if you'd like to, and it'll save that information for you. And you can put if you've completed it. You can even record a video and add it to there. And if you click on the eye, it shows you the information for the video. This is one way to scroll through here. And then you'll see here are these other videos, and it shows you 2 sets of 10 on this one, 2 sets of 10 on this one. Now, in this view, it doesn't show you the second time around. This view is totally okay for you to do it this way. I also like looking at it from this view where you swipe through and you can just go left to right to swipe through all of it. And when you see, so for example, that this is in a superset, here's set 1 of 2. As you swipe through and add what you've done for each set, when you get to set 2 of 2, it brings up everything again. So if you like to follow through, you can do it that way. When you finish, hit exit workout, and then it's recorded that you've completed it. Also of note, if you want to record how long these workouts take you, go right ahead. There's a stopwatch down here. Pretty cool. We exit the workout, and then we're all done. And then you can come back in here, and then just remember what you've done so that you can do the next day. And that's it. So good luck. Have fun with this. Remember, this is general. Remember, this does not take the place of actually going and seeing a professional and getting an assessment to find out exactly what is going on with you. But I'm telling you, tons of value in here, and I think that you are going to love it.